This right here is the Surface Laptop 2, and I'd consider probably the best laptop on the market, which might make you think, why has this Surface Laptop 3, which should be better in every way, not made it into my hands yet? Well, it has, and we just didn't really bother to cover it. So let's take a look at why, because I actually do think this might be the best laptop out. Just, you know, it would have been a lot better if it came out 2 years ago. We just get to unbox it here, that's fun. There we go, it's a laptop, wow. Who would have thought? And just, I really like the finish on this one. It's a bit, I don't know what you'd call it. A bit Apple-y for my taste, almost. But overall, I'd say I really like it. You do have other options, of course. I really like this one. Moving on, you get, you know, your typical power cord. That I actually really like these. It's basically just MagSafe, except not. So, you know, you get the classic, you put it in here, you go and you trip over it. Laptop's not dead. Perfect. Then what else do we have? A little box that says Surface Laptop. Getting started, plug in the power cable. Press power button. Windows will guide you. Sure. So here we have it, the Surface Laptop 3. Really the most interesting thing that I can see from just right here is that it has USB-C. Whoever would have thought to include that on a laptop in 2019? Not Microsoft the first try around. I've had trouble working with like my TV and stuff. You know, getting high quality dongles for it is just not that simple. Opening it up though, and we'll see the main reason why I don't like this one too. Oh wow, it's already open. So Windows Hello is awesome. If you couldn't tell, I've already, you know, installed stuff on this because we don't want to spend the next hour just updating Windows. That would be a pretty boring video. But Windows Hello is so quick on this thing. That's maybe my favorite feature of these because it's just so simple. You're just immediately in and you're able to get to your work. But the big problem that we have here, where did the Alcantara go? It is an option, but I just don't know why it's something that you want to give up. This just feels so smooth and feels so great on the hands when you're typing. This feels, well, it feels great, but it feels like every single other laptop on the market. So I'm not totally sure why Microsoft would want to give you the option to have a not very Surface laptop feel. Looking at the trackpad, it's kind of the first thing that you can see. It's just bigger. They have a little bit of space here and they have just used it up. And as far as I can tell, the rest is all preserved. This thing is great. The overall feel of the chassis is actually excellent. I wonder if I think it's slightly stiffer than the old model. Although oddly enough, it doesn't feel quite as premium just going back to the whole Alcantara thing. I really like this stuff. And yeah, we have the same 2256 by 1504 resolution display. It's 4:3, which is freaking sweet. You can see so much on the screen that's right here. One thing that a lot of people say all the time when I talk about how much I love high aspect ratio screens is, but then all that you get are more black bars on the top and the bottom, which is stupid, because I would respond to that with, you get the same amount of screen for like your 16:9 or 2:1 content here, and then you just get more on the top and the bottom. It still needs to be a certain height for it to be comfortable to use with your hands, because otherwise your palms just kind of fall off the edge. Moving on, what does it have for a processor in it? Let's see here. An i7-1065G7, which, I don't know, that's pretty good. It seems pretty fast to me. That has the Intel Iris Plus graphics, so we might actually be able to game a bit on this. That was definitely out of the question on the Surface Laptop 2. But speaking of gaming, there's another one right here. It's the 15-inch version. I guess we're unboxing this one too. Same basic thing. I'm not really gonna get into this one too much because it's exactly the same unboxing experience as the last one, but it's a lot bigger. They have the Surface Book for when you want to, you know, have something that's larger, and this just feels not quite as good when I press it. The chassis just leaves a tiny bit to be desired. I don't know, I don't really get the trade-off here, because For me, I don't need a screen that's slightly larger. Maybe if you're, I don't know, old. See how heavy they are? It's, okay, it's actually not all that much heavier. Maybe the most interesting thing about this one though is that it's not rocking an Intel processor. This one has the AMD Ryzen 5 3580U Microsoft Surface Edition. It also uses up 2 gigabytes of your memory, which isn't really a problem on this one because it has 16 gigabytes, but you definitely don't want to be buying an 8 gigabyte version of this if it's available. They probably don't even have that. Maybe my favorite part of the Surface Laptop 2 is just that this keyboard is exceptional. There's something about it that I just really love. It almost feels like the actuation distance is just a little bit shorter. I can't entirely tell. It's like if this laptop here is a 10, then I'd have to give this one like a 9.5. There's nothing that I can really complain about the keystrokes. It's just slightly different and maybe not quite as far of an actuation. Moving over to the 15, it should have the same switches, but I guess I've been wrong before a couple minutes ago. Oh, this is worse. Okay, it's not very good compared to what are probably the 2 best laptop keyboards on the market. But why would you give that up when you could just, you know, buy the 13-inch model and not have this? It's just not quite as good. It might just be that the chassis isn't quite as stiff. I'm sure that you guys have already seen stuff about how the AMD version of this one isn't quite as good in a lot of ways. And one of the main reasons is just this Wi-Fi adapter. If we look at it, on the Intel one, we get Wi-Fi 6. On the AMD one, we do not. Files just copy a bit faster on the Intel one, even when they're both on Wi-Fi 5. I'm gonna just retire that one for now because I don't get why it needs to be bigger and the keyboard's worse. The biggest problems with the Surface Laptop 2 is that everything's glued together. There's no screws down here. If you want to get into it, you just use a heat gun and you absolutely destroy all of this. Apparently, the Surface Laptop 3 can be taken apart, so let's see how that goes. Got a nice mat here so we don't scratch it up. I don't think this video is sponsored by iFixit, but they're what we're using here today. This is easily the most difficulty I've ever had just getting feet off of a laptop. I'm like genuinely concerned for this thing, even though I know it's just a little bit of rubber. There we go. We finally did it. That was really tough.
Wow, you're so good at taking laptops apart, Alex.
Thank you, David. This is always my least favorite part of opening a laptop. You just kind of have to jam like a guitar pick in and hope you don't accidentally destroy something. Oh, seems to be coming apart just fine though. Wait a second, I know how this works. Flip it over, open it up. Oh, we should really turn this off. When it comes open here, is the keyboard just gonna come off? Looks like it. Oh, there's only one cable too, that's perfect. So this guy right here is what we have to be really careful of. Oh my God, that was so easy.
Oops.
So we have 3 batteries here. I think that together they give you a total of 48 watt hours, which is a bit lower than what you'd find in the competition. Is that the SSD? That thing's tiny. Look at this. 256 gigabytes just right here. This is the first time that you've been able to upgrade the storage in a Surface laptop, but I don't know how much you can upgrade it given the size of this thing. Jeez. What else is under here? I'm just gonna take off the shielding. Oh, that one might not be going back on. So we've got heat pipes to here, and also heat pipes to over here. What's this one doing? Oh, it's bending a heat pipe. Let's not do that. Let's put that back together. Okay, as far as I can tell, there's absolutely no way to upgrade the RAM. Not that that's really expected in thin and lights these days. It's just, you know, a nice to have. I'm going to say though, this is such a huge improvement over the last generation. Like, you spill a bunch of Coca-Cola on your keyboard and it gets all sticky and garbagey. You can replace it on this one. On this one right here, no beans. So, I don't know, I guess we're done. I don't really feel like putting this back together, do you?
No.
Yeah, I really like it. Overall, I'd say it's just an incremental improvement on what was already a fantastic laptop. They've come down in price since the first and second generation, so the value proposition's actually not horrific. It's not fantastic, but I'm going to use it because you just have a bit more screen real estate. The area right here is just more comfortable to rest your palms on. I don't know, I just really like it as a daily laptop. I guess that kind of comes down to it. Linus says I'm a fanboy, but I don't know, screw that guy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, I guess. Do we have an outro for this? Is that a thing? Oh, we should probably put it back together.